Okay, so now let's go ahead and do this one. Find the exact value of secant, open parenthesis, negative pi over 6, close parenthesis. So check this out. First and foremost, sine is to cosecant, don't need it. Tangent is to cotangent, we don't need it. So we want from secant is to cosine, the same way cosine is to secant. So that's all we got to know. So I just drew a really rough part of the unit circle. So we have pi over 2, which is 90 degrees, pi over 3, which is 60, pi over 4, which is 45, pi over 6, which is 30, and then 0 degrees, obviously, right? Now, another way to find out from here to here is just supplement or substitute pi for 180. So if you did 180 divided by 3, it would be 60. 180 divided by 4 would be 45. 180 divided by 2 would be 90. That's my way of doing things. I like to keep things simple. So, although we have a unit circle and they're saying negative secant, so if this is positive, right? Quadrant 1 is positive. Both values are positive. Quadrant 2, we got quadrant 3, quadrant 4. And I'm just kind of breaking down the conceptual part of how I kind of think. I don't really write all this stuff out. This would be negative, positive, negative, negative, and then obviously positive, negative. Whoops. There we go. So, since we're working with a negative, we'd probably be down here. But because I know this doesn't make too much of a big difference when we're doing math, just for the sake of understanding where it is, I already knew it was in quadrant 4. So if this is pi over 6, boom, it'd be this one, right? It'd be right here in quadrant 4. But we're just trying to think about the actual points. We're trying to find secant of that, the exact value. So naturally, pi over 6 would be, what is that? Radical 3 over 2 and 1/2. Is that correct? So we want cosine. So x, and this is y. Sine being y, cosine being x. Always, 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 always. So cosine of pi over 6 is radical 3 over 2. But because it's secant, you flip things. So if this is cosine, radical 3 over 2, secant, you would flip it. This is what I mean. Now, this is a big no-no. We can't have a radical in the denominator. So what we're doing is this. You feel me? Boom, boom. It'd be 2, radical 3 on the numerator, and just regular 3 at the bottom, or the denominator. So this, actually this is the answer. This would be the exact value of secant negative pi over 6. Except, once again, I didn't need to do it down there. I just know this is it. It's the same thing as just at the end. I'm going to put a negative, I suppose. But, yep, that's about it.